All of you know who Darth Vader is, right? And most of you probably also know his origins as Anakin Skywalker, the slave kid from Tatooine. Even though people hate the prequels for reasons. But you, my dear viewer, might be on a similar path as Anakin here. And if you don't realize what's going on, you might end up being hurt, bitter, and bringing doom upon the people around you. The little Anakin is a boy, raised as a slave by his mother alone. He has no masculine figures to teach him masculine values, as well as he doesn't have any freedom to express himself, express his true nature. He has to do what he's told. You, my friend, were probably raised without a father, or a weak father figure, which is the same. Nobody who taught you what real men do, or like doing, or should be doing. And you didn't have the freedom to express your true nature as a man.
Please don't look at me like that.
Why not?
It makes me feel uncomfortable.
Sorry, milady.
Because all the women told you it's good to be sensible and in tune with your emotions. It's manly to show them. You did what you were told. But you have a true power within you. You don't know of that power as a kid. Sometimes it comes out, but you try to suppress it. Because it might hurt people's feelings. You rather hurt your own nature than hurting other people. You are a slave to society and its demands. Using your power is frowned upon, because it is bad if one individual has so much power over others. It's better for society if you comply, suppress that power and play along with the other slaves. But it slowly fills you with resentment. The fact that you aren't allowed to live to your true nature. You blame other people for it. They are the gatekeepers. And even though you do everything they say, they still never give you their greatest gifts. They shield you off of your true potential, which deep down you know you possess, but you can never use it. And maybe one day a person comes along who teaches you how reality looks like. That you have potential, power, wisdom, the force to change the world to your will. A teacher of some sort, so you succumb to his mentorship. But in reality you jump from one slavery into the next, because you still can't do what you really want. And you still have so much anger in you which was never addressed. He will teach you to sharpen your skills, to hone your power. It will make you more confident, almost cocky. But there's still something burning in you, something you never came clear with. A deep inner flame that you still try to suppress. But you know it could explode at any given moment. Maybe you don't even know how to address it, how to come clear, how to make peace with your past, the person you were back then, the life you lived. You are powerful now. You know you can shape reality. You have great wisdom and knowledge of the world, but your past still haunts you every day. You loathe the person you were, the life you were born into, and the people who made you who you were. Even though you might love them, you also have a deep hatred towards them for what they turned you into. What they told you should have made you happy, but it never did. And through a lot of pain you forged yourself. Which feels good, but it never had to be that way, right? If they only just didn't force you into something you didn't want to be. If they just let yourself be who you are. All of this wouldn't have been necessary. And one day another teacher comes along. He looks evil, maybe even bad at first. Because he teaches you what society truly is like. You thought you knew everything, but you didn't. Your old teacher taught you great lessons, but they were still drenched in the color of society. It wasn't the real harsh truth. So at first you fight him. You fight it, the truth. It just can't be. You've been lied to all your life, by literally everyone. But you know it's true, because suddenly everything makes sense. You deny it, it just hurts too much. And becoming a new player in the real truth makes you afraid, because you know your power, and you might end up misusing it. Your older self fights yourself. But this new guy spits so much truth, so much reality in your face you can't deny it any longer. You accept it, but it makes you angry. Very angry. All this resentment you built up over years was never resolved. But it was right. You were right. So now it explodes out of you. You hurt people living in the old world for what they did to you. You might even turn against the people you love for what they did to you. You fight your older self, the one you were supposed to become, but always felt wrong. They told you anger is bad, but a healthy person is angry sometimes. It is normal. Being angry can solve issues, can even reveal issues. And suppressing it only makes it worse. You realize their lies.
Don't lecture me, Obi-Wan. I see through the lies of the Jedi.
You see them clearly now. They tried to make you comply to their reality, which was never yours. So your only way is to kill your older self. Kill the weak person you were. Kill the person they wanted you to be. But it has a price, a huge price. Not only do you lose all the people you once loved, it leaves marks on your body. It transforms you into someone that just doesn't comply with society. Not at all. You can never go back to being the person you were. You can never go back to be part of that society. You live in a new reality now. People look at you differently, weirdly even. You just don't make sense to them. They might even hate you because you seem evil, but you don't care. But my friend, it doesn't stop here. You fell into the abyss and it devoured you. You bring doom upon people and the world, because your inner hate was never addressed. You let it flow freely through you. You never faced it, because you never killed your older self. He's still alive. Until one day you actually get the chance to face him again. And this time you finally kill him. Your old being is dead. He was the fuel for your anger, but now he is gone, and with him the anger. You are now whole as you are. You might not realize it immediately, but you became one with yourself. And that's when you finally can come clean with yourself. Your unending hatred against everyone stops. You see people that truly love you for who you are, with all your flaws. You notice them, and you see the people that only used your hate, who only used your unaddressed issues for their favors. So it is time to cut them out of your life as well. This will hurt you again, heavily. And it will leave even more marks on your soul. But now you are whole. You can see reality, see the beauty in life without destroying everything. And this is the moment where you finally will be at peace. The moment you will reach into higher spheres and live your life in peace with the people you love. But most importantly, with your former self, and in peace with your soul.